Om Shanti, 13th March 2025. Today's Sakar Murli. Essence: Sweet children, the basis of your status is how much you study. The old devotees will study well and claim a good status. Question: What are the signs of those who stay in remembrance of the Father? Answer: Those who stay in remembrance have beautiful virtues. They continue to become pure and royal. They are sweet and are like milk and sugar with one another. They don't look at others but at themselves. It remains in their intellects that they will receive the reward of whatever they do. Om Shanti. Baba says, it has been explained to you children that the scripture of the original eternal deity religion of Bharat is the Gita. However, no one knows who spoke the Gita. These are aspects of this knowledge, whereas none of those festivals, such as Holi, etc., belong here. They are all the festivals of the path of devotion. The only festival we celebrate is Trimurti Shiv Jayanti. That's all. Never say simply Shiv Jayanti. If you don't say the word Trimurti, people don't understand. The deity sovereignty is your birthright should be written at the bottom of the picture of the Trimurti. God Shiva is the Father. He definitely comes and makes us into the masters of heaven. You become You became the masters of heaven by studying Raj Yoga. There is a great deal of this knowledge in the pictures. You should make such pictures that people become amazed just seeing on on seeing them. Those who have done a lot of devotion will take this knowledge very well, whereas those who have done less of this devotion will take less knowledge and also claim a lower status. Maids and servants are also number wise. Everything depends on how you study. There are very few of you who are able to speak very well and wisely on all of this. The activity of the good children will be good. They would also have beautiful virtues. To the extent that you stay in remembrance of the Father, you will accordingly continue to become pure and your behavior will be royal. In some cases, the behavior of Shudras is very good, whereas the behavior of some Brahmins is such, don't even ask. Your behavior should not be such that people ask, is God really teaching them? You must remain very sweet like milk and sugar. Whatever you do, you will receive the reward of that. Those who do nothing will receive nothing. The Father continues to explain very well. First of all, continue to give the introduction of the unlimited Father. The picture of the Trimurti is very good. The two sides, heaven and the hell, are clearly shown in the picture of the cycle. You can explain to people of any religion using the picture of the cycle or the tree that according to this they cannot come into heaven, the new world. Those who are the wealthiest, who belong to the highest religion, have now become the poorest. Those who have existed from the beginning should have the largest population, but many Hindus have been converted in other religions. Because they didn't know their own religion, they were converted into other religions. Or they simply say that they belong to the Hindu religion. They do not even understand their own religion. People call out to God, O bestower of peace, but they do not understand the meaning of peace. People continue to receive peace prizes. Here the Father gives the prize of the kingdom of the world to you children who have become the instruments to establish world peace. You receive this prize number wise according to the efforts you make. The one who gives the prize is God, the Father. The prize is so great, it is in the Sun dynasty kingdom of the world. The history and geography of the world and all the clans, etc., are now in the intellects of your children. If you want to claim the kingdom of the world, you do have to make some effort. These points are very easy. You do you have to do whatever work the teacher gives you. Then Baba sees which children have this knowledge fully. Some children do not even pay attention to the Murli. They do not study the Murli regularly. How can those who do not study the Murli benefit others? There are many children who do not benefit others. They do not benefit themselves or others. This is why they are called the cavalry and the infantry. Some are Maharathis. You can understand for yourselves who the Maharathis are, because some children are the cavalry. They say, Baba, send Gulzar, Kumarka or Manohar because they are Maharathis. The father knows all the children very well. There are bad omens over some of them. Sometimes such storms of Maya come to good children and they go crazy and become like aimless wanderers. They no longer pay attention to this knowledge. Baba can understand them from the service each one does. Those who do service continue to give all their news to Baba. You children know that God of the Gita is making you into the masters of the world. There are many who earn thousands of rupees from reciting the Gita. You are the Brahman community who then become the divine community. Everyone considers himself to be a child of God. However, they say, I am God. They continue to say whatever enters their mind. What a state people on the path of devotion have reached. This world is iron aged and impure. You can explain very well with this picture. You also need divine virtues. There should be honesty inside and out. Souls have become false, and a true Father is making them true. Only the Father comes and makes you into the masters of heaven. He inspires you to imbibe divine virtues. You children know that you are becoming as virtuous as Lakshmi and Narayan. Continue to check yourself to see whether there are any devilish traits in you. Whilst moving along, Maya slaps you in such a way that you fall right down. For you, this Gyan and Vigyan is holy, that is burning of a demon, and Durya, that is being colored by God's company. Those people celebrate Holi and Dhurya, but no one knows the meaning of them. In fact, it is Gyan and Vigyan, that is beyond sound, through which you make yourselves elevated. Just look what they continue to do. Because this world is extreme hell, they throw dust, that is powder. The task of establishing the new world and destroying the old world is now taking place. Maya punches God's children in such a way that they fall into the bog. It then becomes very difficult to remove them from that. There is no question of blessings, etc. in this. It is difficult for them to walk on this path again. This is why you have to be very cautious. In order to be protected from any attack of Maya, you must never become trapped in body consciousness and remain constantly cautious. All of you are brothers and sisters. Your sisters teach you what Baba has taught them. Therefore, it is the father's greatness, not the sisters. It isn't even Brahma's greatness. He too learned from this by making effort. He made effort well. He benefited himself and he now teaches you so that you can benefit yourselves. Today it is holy and so you are now been given this knowledge of holy. There is Gyan and Vigyan. A study is called knowledge. What is Vigyan? No one knows this. Vigyan is beyond Gyan. It is here that you receive this knowledge through which you gain your reward. That is the land of silence. You have become tired from having played your parts here. Therefore, you want to go into silence. This knowledge of the cycle is now in your intellects. You are now to go to heaven. Then, whilst you are taking your 84 births, you come to hell. You will then reach the same state again. This continues to happen. No one can be liberated from this. Some ask, why was the drama created? But this place about the old world and the new world is eternally predestined. It is very easy to explain this by using the picture of the tree. The main thing is to remember the Father and become pure. As you continue to make progress, you will come to know which ones belong to this clan. Those who have been converted into other religions will also emerge. People will be wonderstruck when they come here. Tell everyone to renounce body consciousness and become soul consciousness. This study is a great festival through which you earn a great income. Those people waste a lot of money, etc., on celebrating those festivals. There is so much fighting too. There is so much fighting with local government. They even try to bribe others to kill someone. There are many such examples. You children know that there are no upheavals in the golden age, whereas there are many upheavals in the kingdom of Ravan. At present, everyone is Tamopradhan. There is so much fighting because of their different opinions. Therefore, the Father explains, continue to forget this old world, go into solitude, and remember the home. Remember your land of happiness. Don't talk to others too much, otherwise, you will incur a loss. It is much better to speak sweetly and quietly with lot of love. It is not good to speak a lot. It is best to remain in silence. You children gain victory with silence. You must love no one but the one Father. Take as much property as you want from the Father. There is so much fighting over the property of a physical father. There is no conflict here. You can take as much as you want by studying. Acha? To you, sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to you, spiritual children. Essence of Dharna. Number 1. The true Father has come to make you true. This is why you have to move along with honesty. Check yourself. Are there any devilish traits in me? Do I talk too much? Become very sweet and speak softly with a lot of love. Pay full attention to the Murlis. Study each Murli regularly. Benefit yourself and others too. Do whatever task the teacher gives you. Today's blessing. May you be an intense effort maker and increase the speed of your efforts by putting the meaning of the word holy into your life. May you be an intense effort maker and increase the speed of your efforts by putting the meaning of the word holy into your life. Holy means to finish completely anything that has happened and passed. To let the past be the past and move forward is to celebrate holy. Experience anything that has already happened to be something very old, of a past birth. When you have such a stage, the speed of your efforts will then become fast. So never think about anything of the past of yourself or of others. Do not keep those things in your heart or ever speak about them. Only then will you be able to become an intense effort maker. Slogan. Love is the easy way of having remembrance. Therefore, remain constantly loving and make others loving. Love is the easy way of having remembrance. Therefore, remain constantly loving and make others loving. Today's Avyakta signal. Adopt the culture of truth and good manners. You have many very good methods and you also have explanations to clarify all the deep points of this knowledge. Each point can be clarified in a logical way. You have your own authority. These are not things of your own mind or your imagination. These are real. They are your experience. You are an authority of experience, an authority of this knowledge, an authority of truth. You are so many authorities, so use both your authority and your love together. Invaluable elevated versions of Mateshwariji. There is praise of the incognito gopikas who are in bondage. Song played. I love you without seeing you, and I remember you while sitting at home. This song is sung by an intoxicated gopi in bondage. This is a unique performance of every cycle. They have love without even seeing that one. What does the poor world know about each part of the previous cycle being repeated identically? Although that gopi may not have left her home or family, she is settling her karmic accounts by having remembrance. So she must be singing with such intoxication while swinging in so much happiness. So, in fact, it is not a matter of leaving your home or family. While sitting at home without seeing that one, you have to do service while in that happiness. What service do you have to do? That of becoming pure and making others pure. Each of you has now received a third eye. You have in your vision the secret of the seed and the tree from the beginning to the end. So, it is the greatness of this life that you are creating your great fortune for 21 births with this knowledge. If you have opinions of society or codes of conduct of the clan in following the vices, you would not then be able to do this service. That is your own weakness. Many think that Brahma Kumaris have come to break up homes, but there is no question of breaking up homes in this. While sitting at home, you have to become pure and do service. There is no difficulty in this. When you become pure, you will claim a right to go to the pure world. However, those who are not going to there will play their parts of enmity of the previous cycle. No one can be blamed for this. Just as we know God's task, in the same way, we also know that each one plays a part in this drama. So there cannot be any dislike. Gopikas who are making such intense efforts can race and come in the rosary of the victory. Acha, Om Shanti